Didn't see his little camera.
I know.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Now I remember.
From Ellisville?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lied about that. Chickens and the rabbits.
And all I do is throw the needle.
Yeah, I eat them all.
That was slow. Mine's fast. I'm past. What do you got?
There's
I'm too happy.
I'm 22.
Huh?
22.
No way.
I don't think so. You better go sell that thing.
Rabbits?
Next time,
Think
buy
about
a
it.
bunch.
20 seconds still.
Huh?
20 seconds still.
Well, I got all that second stuff too. If you want to get down to brass tacks.
We'll call the BZA meeting of July to order. If everybody would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Terry Daybolt,
Present.
Dave Goldenberg,
Present.
Mike Masner,
Present.
Mike Wingy,
Present.
Sherry Sherman, Jeff Valiant, Jeff Willis.
Present.
We have a quorum. We do not have minutes from the June meeting to approve, so I guess we'll approve them in August.
They ran out of ink.
Mhm. Okay, the order of the meeting will be your variance or your special use will be called.
Phones.
You come to the
Podium?
podium. Carly will state your name, and then Carly will
Swear you in.
swear you in for your testimony. And then there's a pad there for you to sign in. Okay, cell phones, if you would mute them, please. We'll get started. Special use, BZA-SU-25-14, applicant Daniel Barr, owner Mission First Inc. by Daniel Barr, president. Property located on the south side of Dittany Hill Road, approximately 3,450 feet east of the intersection formed by St. John's Road and Dittany Hill Road. Campbell Township, 32-4-9, parcel 1 in Mission First PZ East as recorded on the doc number 2023R-006860 in Warwick County Recorder's Office. Complete legal on file. 10,433 West Dittany Hill Road. Nature of the case, request a special use SU1 from the requirements as set forth in the comprehensive zoning ordinance in effect for Warwick County, Indiana, to allow a private recreational area all in A agricultural zoning district advertised in the standard on July 17th, 25. Mr. Barr?
Name is Daniel Barr, president of Mission First.
Do you affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Staff report?
Yeah. On the return receipts from adjacent property owners, we do have all the white pay receipts showing that they were mailed correctly. The existing land use is vacant, and the surrounding zoning and land use to the north, east, south, and west is all zoned agricultural, being vacant or single-family dwellings. There is no floodplain, and they have existing access onto Dittany Hill Road. I will add they have requested an 18-month completion for the project.
Anything to add, Mr. Barr?
So this is basically deja vu from our meeting of May the 28th. Nothing has changed in terms of the site plan. A couple things that have changed in terms of the timing. We had initially submitted a full site plan for what would ultimately be developed, but we did not have full funding for that. At the Warwick County Commissioners meeting, we made the announcement on May the 12th, 2025, that we've secured full funding of the $8.5 million to complete the project. Hence, we're asking for 18 months to be able to complete all of the facilities that are on the 90 acres. And so nothing has changed from that. We've received all of our state approvals in terms of the buildings. We've received final state septic approval, and we're working with the Board of Health here to finalize that. The roads have been completed that were per the site plan. The drainage plan has been completed per the plan. And this amended timeline of 18 months, we're confident that we can get it completed in that. We've got our general contractor, Albert Spindler, that's with us here, and he's assured us that he can get that work completed in that time. The buildings will be nice. They will be a nice addition to the 90 acres worth of property, but the work is already happening there. We've engaged 50 veterans on property so far and helping us with preparing the property. The partner organizations that we talked about last time are in full prep mode. And in a recent team building exercise, we had one of our Gold Star family children that was helping out. He's about 32 years old. His father was 40 years old when he was killed in the Iraq War in Iraq. And when he finished that up, he sent us a text, and I'm going to blank one word, but quote him exactly. It says, been in a bit of an overwhelmed, too much noise mindset lately. That was exactly what I needed, and what a cool group of guys. Sanctuary on the Hill is already doing great work. And so we're engaging a lot of people in this thing. We're excited to hit the gas pedal with construction. Jerry Agner has completed all of the ground stabilization that needed to be done for the buildings, in spite of a very difficult first 6 months of the year to try to get that kind of thing done. But we're pretty confident we can meet that 18-month timeline.
Questions by the board?
Is this going to be a year-round project? I mean, ongoing thing that you have here?
The construction will be 18 months ongoing, nonstop until we're ready to open. We're planning to open the first quarter of 2027. And then at that time, the activities will begin with working directly with veterans and providing programming out there for them.
Year-round, that's my message.
Year-round,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this like a monthly thing, a weekly thing, or you're saying year round, but do you have people there like once a month, once a week?
There will be people out there once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week, we will have group activities that will go on. And then during the balance of the week, we're planning a kids fishing tournament out there for children of veterans, where the parents can get out there and fish on the 3.5 acre lake. And so there'll be those types of activities going on year round. We will take a pause during firearm season because veterans don't need to be on Denny Hill when it sounds like a war zone. So we'll be pausing during that and doing our maintenance and stuff during that period.
So how many people each time when you're talking about this at one time come in there?
At one time, the max would be about 100 that would be in the lodge, which is the larger of the two buildings.
And they all stay within that 90 acre
Yes.
area? Okay.
Yes.
I'm just curious, I'm your neighbor.
Yes.
He's the one that does all the shooting.
No, we don't shoot there. We shoot at range. Our neighbors do. Now you got 2 or 3 guys do a lot of shooting there, but it's not us.
Well, the Shigleys still have access through our main access road, and then they've got a trail that leads back up to the top of the hill. And so we've allowed them to continue to use that, and we'll continue to do so.
So you need a variance, an extension, if you will, for 18 months to complete the development.
Yes, that's correct.
So the motion if a motion in favor is made by the board, it needs to state.
State the 18 months.
Yes, please.
Okay. Any more questions by the board? Is there anybody here for or against this? Seeing no remonstrators, I'll entertain a motion.
Mike Wingy make a motion, finding the fact be made as follows from the testimony of proposed use statement. Number 1, the use is deemed essential or desirable to the public convenience or welfare. Number 2, the use is in harmony with the various elements or objectives of the land use plan for Warwick County. Number 3, the use will not be a nuisance or serious hazard to vehicles, pedestrians, or residents. Number 4, the use as developed will not adversely affect the surrounding area. Number 5, adequate and appropriate facilities will be provided for proper orientation of the use. Number 6, the specific site is appropriate for the use. And that would be where I want to put the 18 months
And the
completion.
construction time period, yes.
So we'll interject the 18-month time period there. Number one, subject to the property being in compliance at all times with the applicable zoning ordinance of Warwick County. Number two, subject to all public utility easements and facilities in place. Number four, subject to any required improvement location permits. Number five, subject to any required building permits. Number six, subject to any required permits from the state. Number seven, subject to a commercial site review prior to any permits being issued. Number eight, subject to the special use being completed within 18 months from the date of the approval.
I'd second that.
I have a motion by Mr. Wingy, a second by Mr. Masonry. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
You can pick this up when,
Give us a couple days.
Couple days.
please.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Next up is a variance, BZA-V-25-15. Applicant Martin Brothers Construction by Cougar Martin, owner Marilyn J. and Michael K. Rogers. Property located on the east side of Old Hickory Drive, approximately 0 feet south of the intersection formed by Hermitage Court and Old Hickory Drive, Ohio Township, Lot 48, in Old Hickory Estates 2 subdivision, amended plat as recorded in doc number plat file 1, card 363 in Warwick County Recorder's Office, 3333 Old Hickory Drive. Nature of case: request a variance from the requirements as set forth in the comprehensive zoning ordinance for Warwick County, Indiana, to allow an ILP for an addition to a single-family dwelling within a 25 rear building setback line, all in an R1A, one-family dwelling zoning district, advertised and standard on July 17th, 25. State your name, please.
Cougar Martin, owner of Martin Brothers Construction.
Staff report.
I want to swear him in.
You can go, yes, you can go ahead and swear him in.
Do you affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
On the notice to adjoining property owners, there was an error on that notice. It was supposed to say west side of Old Hickory, and I said east. And then there was also an error on one of the owners. Michael was left off. Other than that, the address and the subdivision and everything else was correct. We do have all the white pay receipts showing that they were mailed correctly. The existing land use is a single-family dwelling, and the surrounding zoning and land use to the north, east, south, and west is all zoned R1A, one-family dwelling zoning district with single-family dwellings. There is no floodplain, and they have existing access onto Old Hickory Drive. There is also an email in the back of your guys' packet from the complainant regarding the notice.
Okay. Is one of the owners here tonight?
Excuse me, Marilyn is here.
Okay. So Mrs. Rogers, that's you? Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to add to that staff report?
The only thing that I would like to add is Marilyn bought the home about 4 years ago, and there was an existing gazebo and deck on the property. The gazebo, we're not proposing to do anything to, but that was built before they purchased the home, and that's what's in the setback. The deck that we're proposing to do would just be removing the existing deck and rebuilding it in the same footprint that it is right now.
So we're not expanding the deck bigger than it is.
Correct.
And it's a corner lot, so you really don't have much of a backyard, do you? 30 feet? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And everything that we're doing is within the same footprint of what was there before.
I understand.
So, Mr. Martin, what is it you're adding to this, or you're just going to keep it the same, or?
We're just going to keep it We're just going to keep it the same. The gazebo, we're working around that, the way that the deck is built right now.
So you're building a new deck?
We're just replacing the existing deck with a new deck.
Okay.
The only difference will be it's all treated material right now, and the new decks will be composite.
Questions by the board?
Will the deck be elevated a couple feet, couple inches?
It's roughly 20 inches to 24 inches, but it'll be the same height that it is existing.
Well, the neighbors was worried about the flooding.
I see.
So I just wanted to make sure it was going to be up off the.
Yeah, I don't think that what we're doing is going to affect any of the existing drainage at all.
Any more questions by the board? Seeing none, are there any remonstrators here for or against this project? Seeing none, questions by the board? I'll entertain a motion.
I, Mike Masonry, make a motion to approve the variance application based upon and including the following findings of fact. Number one, the grant of the variance will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community. As such, it is further found that the granting of the variance shall not be materially detrimental to the public welfare. Number two, the use or value of the area adjacent to the property included in the variance will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. As such, it is further found the granting of the variance shall not result in substantial detriment to adjacent property or the surrounding neighborhood. Number three, the need for the variance arises from some condition peculiar to the property involved. Peculiar condition constituting hardship is unique to the property involved or so limited to such a small number of properties that it constitutes a marked exception to the property in the neighborhood. Such condition is they're just replacing something that was there before.
It was a pre-existing
Pre-existing.
non-conforming use,
Yes.
and it's not being expanded or changed. It's just being renewed.
I just want to not fall through the open.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Number four, the strict application of the terms of Warwick County Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance will constitute a practical difficulty, unusual, and unnecessary hardship if applied to the property for which a variance is sought. Number five, that approval does not interfere substantially with Warwick County Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance adopted pursuant to IC 36-7-4-500. Number six, the granting of variance is necessary in order to preserve a substantial property right of the petitioner to use the property in a reasonable manner and not merely to allow the petitioner some opportunity to use his property in a more profitable way or to sell it at a greater profit. Number seven, that the hardship to the applicant's use of the property was not self-created by any person having interest in the property, nor is a result of mere disregard for or ignorance of the provisions of the Warwick County Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance. Number eight, the approval of the requested variance is the least modification of applicable regulations possible so that the substantial intent and purpose of those regulations contained in the Warwick County Comprehensive Zoning Ordinance shall be preserved. Number nine, this variance shall expire 6 months after this date unless a permit based upon and incorporating this variance is obtained within the aforesaid 6-month period, or unless the provision of the variance are adhered to within the aforesaid 6-month period. Upon advanced written application for good cause, a renewal for an additional 6-month period may be granted by the Secretary of the Area Plan Commission. Number 10, the variance application is subject to the terms contained therein. The plans on file subject to the following additional conditions. A, subject to an improvement location permit being obtained. B, subject to a building permit being obtained. C, subject to the property being in compliance at all times with the applicable zoning ordinances of Warwick County. And D, subject to all utility easements and facilities in place.
A motion by Mr. Masonry.
Second.
Mr. Goldenberg. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does the board have any other business they want to bring forth? Attorney business?
None.
Executive director business?
None.
Quinn asked me, none? I'll make a motion to close.
I'd second that motion.
Mike, he makes a motion, we adjourn. Mr. Fleishner makes a motion that, seconds the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Just for a
Meeting
minute.
is closed.
Just for a minute. M&M made that motion.
Huh?
M&M made that motion.
Yeah.